Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, I just wanted to thank everyone who has subscribed and liked my videos. I'm very grateful. I know it may seem like a small amount right now, but you know, there's still, I think, 12 people at this time watching me and liking me enough to subscribe to my channel. So, thank you, I appreciate it. Now, let's get into your energy right now, okay? I have been picking up this huge rush of energy in the sacral chakra area. So, a big spark in creativity, sensuality, just wanting to enjoy life. And I feel like for a while it felt a bit sluggish in that area. Life may have felt a little bit gray. So, since I'm feeling this huge rush, is this right? Okay, yeah, this is right. My bad, I just got confused for a second with one of my decks. But, okay, I'm getting distracted now. So I'm gonna just flow with this because before I turn the camera on, I was feeling the energy of, a rush of energy coming back to your sacral. And there's something in this energy that does not want to be seen. Hopefully, this is making some sort of sense, but bear with me. I like to just kind of flow and allow myself to feel whatever comes out. So, this is connected to your solar plexus as well. This energy of wanting to be strong, take action, having the confidence to move forward. What I was going to say earlier is there's something wrapped around this sacral chakra energy where it feels like it either doesn't feel safe to be fully, in charge of yourself. Like there's a bit of mistrust in yourself and your decisions. This could be misguided because of some old stagnant shame that's been in your body. That was a lot. All right. let's just see what comes out. Let's get the theme, okay? The theme of this energy. Okay, that one wants to come out. Interesting. So I'm getting a lot of strength energy. And I was just talking about the solar plexus chakra and strength. Harvesting the honey. So this makes me feel like there is something cultivating within you. Harvest the honey, of course, bees are coming out. There's something about seeing your strength as a more feminine being, if you do relate to that, or the aspect within you that you may have been trying to control or get to simmer down because it felt more logical to do so. Sorry guys, my cat is like distracting me in the background. She's drinking water. Okay. So, prowl with confidence. This is about you seeing yourself as a leader. Something is coming up around you not seeing yourself as that way because you are a woman. And that sounds so silly and outdated, but I totally understand that. Yeah, there's something about maybe you were just seen as such a feminine, soft being, and there's something about that where people underestimated your ability to lead. That's where, yeah, this is what this is. People have underestimated your ability to lead, and this could have started at a very, very young age. So you grew up not seeing your feminine power, the way that you could lead in your feminine energy, in the energy of rest and ease, still seeing yourself as someone who is a strong, confident leader. All right, I did not expect this message to go there, but here we are going. All right, so which tarot deck do I want to use? I want to use this one. Okay, and I'll clarify with the other deck. All right, so I'm seeing this energy in my head. There's like this glowing reddish orangish ball, but there's some sort of grayness coiled around it. So this to me feels like restriction, of course. So let's go ahead and see what is not being seen so we can release it. And this is something that's very just in your body. So this will be the perfect time to journal upon what comes out, meditate upon it so you can release it for this new moon. 9 of Cups. Okay. Going to the other side is what I'm hearing. Okay, yeah, it's like... How do I even articulate this? I'm seeing this portal energy. You going through a portal, and you may have felt like, okay, I feel like I'm in a different reality, or I just feel different, or something was released off of your energy. But what does that have to do with the question that I asked? It definitely feels fated. I don't know why I said it like that. This is so interesting. I'm just seeing like you going back to the reality that you were supposed to be on. That sounds so woo-woo, but you know, that's okay. This is what it feels like. It feels like you were in some parallel reality where maybe you felt like you were down on your luck, or things were just not going your way. And other people may have seen you as someone who was like, wow, of course that would happen to them. Or, man, this person just has the worst luck. But deep down, you just knew that that wasn't your actual reality. Even if you didn't consciously know that, you still had this sort of optimism. Even in the darkest of depressions, you still had a tiny bit of optimism that things would get better because you knew that you were coming into more and that you were supposed to come into more. So there's something about right now where it's like, yes, it's supposed to happen right now. Okay. I'm also getting collaboration with other people is going to be helpful at this time. Okay. So what's going to heal this energy? Definitely resting, minding your own business, and what was I gonna say? It'll come back to me. Again with the strength here. We have 2 strength cards. Okay, this is incredible. Oh yeah, another thing about before I started this reading. I kept getting so distracted. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I can't even... Do you see that? Okay, anyway. I kept getting so distracted by doing this tarot reading because I was like, okay, we're we're going to post today. We are going to be more consistent. And I was supposed to do this like in the beginning of the day. And I was like, oh, I'll just do it later. I mean, I'm doing it now, but I don't know. I just kept pushing it back to the very last minute. Okay. Wheel of Fortune here. The Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. What else wants to come out? I'm going to switch over to this other deck now. Yeah, it's like you can finally see that like this was never really your reality. It feels like you were just playing a game of like, oh, let's see if I can be a victim. A little bit. I'm not saying, you know, the traumatic things that happened to you, may have happened to you, that, oh, it was just you playing around. Like, unfortunately, I do feel like it was meant to shape you, to prepare you for where you are now. And you're seeing that, oh, I don't have to choose this scarcity, this lack, this fear, this shame, this, you know, way of seeing myself as someone who is not powerful on every level. I mean, you know, seeing yourself as an adult. You may be a young adult, you may be in your early 20s. Seeing yourself fully as an adult and as someone who is capable of learning new skills and figuring things out that you don't currently know. And knowing that it's okay to not know everything. That's where this collaboration comes in as well. And we have the Fool here. So again, with this going through a portal energy, do you see the outside of this? To me, that looks like a key, like a keyhole, a portal that this person is jumping through, holding on to their faith, to everything that they've learned, to their connection with the bigger picture, okay? So it's like you're finally seeing, whoa, all I have to do is keep going with the new mindset, keep going with what I know, what I have seen glimpses of is possible for me in my realm right now, for what it is that I can create. Okay, yes, I love this. Yeah, moving on to calmer waters, moving away from all the heavy energy. What else? Okay. And remember to really take your time to breathe deeply and allow your nervous system to like just get used to the new reality. Your brain, your emotional body, you're used to projecting out a certain reality. You're used to seeing things in a way of, let me, you know, look out for the worst case scenario, or this happened once in my past, or twice, or maybe it's never even happened. But there's this thing that it's like, if I don't do this, then A, B, and C will happen. Even if it's never happened before, just the worst case scenario, because you're like, well, I've seen it happen to other humans, so it could happen to me. I've seen it in my family. It could happen to me. Oof. That's what this is. For some of you, on a deeper level, if you really meditate on this, it may seem unrelated, but there's something about familial wounds is what I'm seeing as this energy that I was talking about earlier, being wrapped around this reddish, orangish energy. So it feels like cement, like weighing it down when it's like, it's ready to be free. And as I'm saying that, I feel this intense energy in my lower back. So that is huge confirmation because, yeah, I am a feeler. So, let's see. Where was I going? Oh, yes. So, you're learning to create different scenarios and project different things out. For some people, it can happen overnight because for some reason they believe that to be so. For others, your logic is in the way. You're too logical for it to be that easy, and that's okay. That's fine. We don't have to adjust ourselves. Let's just realize that it's gonna take some time for people like that to really be integrated into this new reality of creation. So make it easier on yourself however you can. Get creative. If you like to journal, do that. If you like to just imagine and things in your head and you could just go on and on daydreaming, do that. Try to do it with less pessimistic things, you know? Yeah. So I think that's the message. Let me know if that resonated for you in the comments. Thank you again so much for the likes and subscribes. I'll see you when I see you.